Hey everybody, how you all doing? Whittler Dave here. Well, I'm not manning the camera. Brian is back. Yay, because I'm not. It's hard to do anything and show stuff and everything and do the video. I appreciate Brian so much. But anyway, I wanted to show you some of the new stuff I've done. Here's the snowman that I did the relief carving on the YouTube channel. Got him done for the lady. That one's done. Now this one's not finished here. I got to paint the face in. There's the gloves. There's still more work on that right there. You know, and then of course I do the deers and the trees. This will get an orange moon like that one I did earlier. He'll have an orange moon on this. It's down there on the box. It's wet. The moon will be on this. And then here's that collage I was talking about. There's the Santa Claus, the deer. And here's, I've sewed a couple of these, so here's one that's, you know, it's like a giant puzzle. You'll carve all this apart, and you got to put it all back together. And it takes a lot. You know, I got close to about 11 hours time I get one totally carved and everything. And then all the painting, it takes a lot. And that's the shoe pattern that I've created, so I can make that shoe. But anyway, we're going to do another relief carving because it's getting close to the ho-ho time. So I've drawn this one. Added the tree, similar to that tree. Added some presents. Mr. Santa Claus. So squeezed it in here. Squeezed it in here. Got it fixed on the back where she won't curl by putting your strapping. Reverse grain runs this way. Grain runs this way now. It makes it stops it from curling so much. But anywho, where should we start? Well, we just might as well start here. And Brian, I've been looking at some other lighting, because we got to do something about the lighting in here. Oh, mercy. We got to do something about the lighting. It's like, I brought that snowman in the house the other night while I was cooking my supper, and noticed all kinds of things on that relief carving that I missed in painting. I changed the lighting, is what I always tell people. Change the lighting. You will notice problems. I live by my own rule. Got to change it. Alrighty. Now I called Brian a minute ago. I was like, are you busy? It's just, I did that video the other day, and I, you know, it worked, but I like it when I don't have to pay attention to the camera. Life is much easier. I don't have to try to stay in focus. Yeah. We're just setting lines like we did the snowman. Yes. We'll just... Ho-ho is going to be coming around the corner really fast, Brian.
Yeah, before you know it.
I got that show in November, and then after that show, I'm pretty well done till December the 13th, and then I've got the other show. So,
and don't forget, you got to set your clocks back this Saturday night.
Oh man, we got to change time again?
Yep, that time already.
I don't like that. I just wish we'd leave our time like it was.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it just confuses everybody.
You get more darkness now.
Yeah, I would prefer to have more light.
Yeah.
I like the light. Ain't much we can do about it. No. They say every year they're gonna not do that, and they still do it.
Exactly.
See, when we worked the farm, see, that's why we liked the other way, because that way we had light, because we worked so late. And then when I had my construction business, yeah, I liked it, but I still like it where it's just, I did not know that. I'm glad you told me. Of course, my phone should automatically change.
It will. I just wanted you to be aware.
I'm going to tell you a funny story, folks. You know, I tell everybody, I'm not internet savvy or modern and everything, and I never forget I bought my first phone, and I I was crossing state line, going into another state, and I happened to look down, and it changed time. And I thought, well, something's wrong with this phone, you know? So when I went back home to my original state, it changed back. I'm like, well, there's something seriously wrong with this phone. So I went into the people where I bought it from, and I complained, and they laughed at me. They go, no, it does it automatically, sir. I didn't know. That was my very, very first phone. I'll never forget that. And I thought it was broke. Because
That's why they call them smartphones. They're smarter than we are.
Every time I would change somewhere, it would change. I'm like, all right, they gave me a broke phone. I can laugh about that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Now people got phones on their wrist. They do. And they got those counter things where when they take walks like I've been doing every morning, it counts their steps.
Yeah, you got one on your phone.
I do?
Yeah.
I'd like to have that work because I like to know how far in the steps, because I walk every day, rain or shine.
Yeah, I'll check it out for you.
Yeah, I can stare at the phone. I just told Brian on my With Their Dave site on my Facebook, it's been sending me all kinds of stuff to how I can improve it. And I just talked to Brian about after things get done here in a few weeks, let's just sit down and let him read all this, because he'll understand it better than me. Because I read it and it's like, I don't understand that. I just don't. No mercy. Technology beyond me. This guy said all these lines like we did the other day on the snowman. Talked to my good friend in Buffalo, New York yesterday. He was here the other month or so ago and sat down and wood carved with me and everything, and gave him some stuff. I talked to Phyllis, who's a phenomenal wood carver. She's the one that gave me my first cottonwood. And I gave her a tree the other day when we was at the carving show, and she's got it all finished, and it come out awesome. I'm very impressed with her work. I like when people send me pictures. I do. My saying is, hey, send me pictures. I've already seen my work all these years. I'm tired of looking at it. I want to see what you're doing. So, and I got a few more people that are considering coming this way, probably by next year, definitely. They're coming this way. I'm looking forward to that a lot. See, we're just setting the lines. We're just like we did. There's no right, no wrong. Let's set those lines. Yeah. So how was it when you got hot water now, Brian?
Yeah, it's quite a difference.
His boiler went out where he's at.
Yeah.
And they just got it done yesterday.
People were happy this morning. Yeah.
But everybody was happy.
Yeah.
We've all taken those cold showers.
Yeah.
It's a rude awakening.
It took them for 4 days. It didn't bother me, but nobody else was very happy about it.
Yeah. I can understand that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing when you get used to technology like that.
Yeah. So I told everybody this morning, I was standing there, I said, well, now you appreciate it more, don't you? They're like, oh yeah.
I can remember when we were kids, we always boiled all our water.
Yeah.
You had to. Grandma didn't have all that fancy stuff.
It's easy to take things for granted when you don't have them. Until you don't have them, then you realize, oh, wait a minute. So sometimes we need that just to appreciate.
Yeah, I went out to the well and drawed water and brought it into the house. One of my chores was to always make sure we had wood at the wood stove. So that was always, I miss those times tremendously. I do. I love to have my grandmother holler at me right now, Dave, get out there and get that wood now. Get your chores done. Like I'd go, yes, ma'am. I would thoroughly enjoy that. Now you can see the tree. The tree. Got some presents to carve. Little doodaddies on them. I think he blended in good because this is like a sewing pattern, and I had to change his face a lot. And then, of course, he didn't have a tree, so I draw that tree in, and yada yada. So I think it come out really good how I presented it on this board. I like to find old sewing patterns that ladies used to use, and I repurpose them. They're excellent patterns. They are. They are. Yeah. I actually cleaned my painting table off. I told Brian a while ago. About fell over. You can actually see stuff. You can
Question is now will you be able to find anything?
Well, that's the other problem. I'll move stuff and I'm like, what did I do with it? It's a controlled chaos in here. That's what I tell people. I mean, I do know most of the time, not 100%. I will agree to that. Tape measures walk away. I'll be using my tape measure and I'll set it down and it hides. It literally hides. It's like, I just set you down 5 seconds ago. Where'd you go? We're not done working. So I don't know. What's there? Let's get this one here. And then this one like this. Let's set this line like this. They all got to get set. Got to set all the lines.
Well, in case you don't remember, Halloween's going to be this Friday.
Yes.
Couple days. So.
Couple days.
And it's on to Christmas.
Yeah. See, I wish we would leave out more of the Halloween decorations for a lot longer. I like it a lot. I like the pumpkins and stuff that Gatlinburg's got. I do. But they will be removing them pretty fast. Which I guess I understand. This is a tourist town. So you got to be, you want to capture everybody at festival stuff.
Well, they've actually been out for a couple months already.
Yeah, but I'm just not ready for the Christmas decorations yet. There's a reason. We look at them to what? Up to May?
End of February.
Yeah, something like that. It's like, okay, let's go to some spring stuff. I can't wait. Our prettiest place here in Gatlinburg is called The Village, and it's just gorgeous. They plant flowers, and it's absolutely beautiful. I like The Village. It's one of the prettiest plazas that we got here. And it's got donut fryer.
Oh, yeah.
You like good old donuts, handmade, well, yeah, I had to say no to them because if I went over there every day, I'd be bigger than this barn because they are quite good.
Yeah, they are, especially the eclairs.
Yeah. I'm just a simple old glazed man, or I do like a apple fritter. Gosh, stick that in the oven and warm it up just a little bit. Whoo, that's pretty good. But it's when you come to Gatlinburg, it's best just to make a point to go by the village and go get there and get some that donut fryer, some fresh donuts, and they got good coffee too.
Yeah, they start at 4 a.m. every morning.
Yep. I used to know that one. I can't think of his name, but I used to know all the. I think the original owner of it. I think he's passed. I haven't seen him in years, and he was just a super nice guy. When I first moved here, just a really nice, talkative guy. There's some of the original descendants that have been in Gatlinburg for years. I mean, a long, long, long time. I thought I was going to have to make that donor fryer sign one time. It got broke. And they couldn't. At first, I told him, I said, well, if you need it reproduced, they said they wanted it exact. But they found the guy that originally made it, and he made another one. But they approached me, and they said, well, if we can, I said, yeah, I can make it. That's no biggie. I mean, I've got one to look at because it got broke. I said, I can produce it just like you got here. So I used to do custom signs back when I had collar in my hair. That's how long ago. I did some signs for Amax Coal Mine, Peabody, and they were all hand carved. Now that people use routers and stuff like that, but back then you just handmade them all. So I worked for Peabody and Amax and Squaw Creek Mines. Did a lot of stuff for them. Get this tree. This box has got to come out. See, there's your box. This is your tree. So it will get down into here. Get all these lines. Got to have some imagination. Look beyond the box is what I used to tell my students. Look beyond the box. Create lines where lines are not. You know what I forgot to do, Brian? I said I was going to do it last time. I forgot to check on that light, that round circle light that goes behind a person.
Oh, yeah.
That lighting bar thing. I don't know what it's called. It looks like a circle.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I forgot to check on it. If I can remember after a while. You send me a text.
Right.
And I will remember, and I'll Google it on YouTube and learn a little bit about it. And then...
That's pretty simple.
I will... Because I don't know, I guess you have to put it in a certain area so it doesn't shine too much.
No,
you know
your
more.
phone attaches in the middle of it.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's for. You put your phone in the middle of it, and then it's causing a soft light behind your phone.
Oh.
So
I told you. I didn't know nothing about it.
Oh, yeah.
And then I just need to look what a good one, try to find out a decent one.
Yeah, they have them from $5 on up.
Yeah, we want a good one. You get what you pay for.
Yeah.
That $5 one. Nope. You get what you pay for in this world.
Well, it's just a matter of it's on a cord. You got to plug it in, obviously, to have the electric for the lights.
It'd be nice if there's like a USB thing where you could charge it.
Carrying around a cord, no stand, and But I think I can handle it.
Well, what if we found one with a USB charger? And then that would be even better. You charge it up just like you do a phone, and then you that going around with a cord in this small shop with everything I got, you could trip easily. Because there's quite a bit of stuff sitting around. You think?
Yeah. It's been worse. It's gotten better. I
said I like mine. I cleaned it up.
Yes.
I did.
It's gotten better. I agree.
See, I've raised the box, dropped the tree a little bit.
Sorry, I was looking at your cleanliness over there.
That's all right. That's all right. I've raised I've dropped this tree, raised this box. There's his little hand. He'll get all rounded over. Everything. Well, I haven't checked today. Is it any more rain today?
It's supposed to. Actually, it's supposed to start here about 11, it said, and then pretty much the rest of the day. So.
Well, it's like living in Florida.
Yeah.
You just...
Hurry up and wait.
Yeah. Don't run your day.
I was trying to get the leaves swept before it started raining again.
Have you noticed this tree's just about done?
Oh, I'm glad.
Gosh, I am too. Like I said, that windstorm we had the other day just blew everything away.
Yeah.
And I'm like, thank you.
Yeah, there's a bear, mama bear back there yesterday. I told her to shake the rest of them off for me.
You know them big pumpkins they got in Gatlinburg? One of them bears, they got a hold of all them, and they had them strung all over the sidewalk this morning. Their Halloween decorations are just gone. Now they got to clean up the mess. Because it was, I mean, them are huge pumpkins they brought in. Well, now they're huge pieces. But he's got, you know, he's a happy bear.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he was hungry.
Everybody else is getting their pumpkin fix on. I guess he figured might as well.
Might as well. Hey, it's supposed to be Thanksgiving coming up and festival. All that stuff. I don't know if my wife has to, I don't know if her store that she works for is open for Thanksgiving or not. I don't know.
Good question.
Gotta ask her.
One way to find out.
Yeah, she's gonna have to check on that because I know they're closed Christmas, which I like when, you know, she's like me, work every Christmas you can think of, and I like when she's off on Christmas. And that's a day that we don't, you know, do anything besides what we want. That has to be the trees shaking the rain off.
Yeah, wind's starting to pick up out there. So.
I seen it on my phone. It popped up as a wind advisory. So, and where we live at, comes down that holler.
Yeah.
I'll never forget when I first moved here. My neighbor, he hollered at me. He goes, "Dave, your lawn furniture and everything is out in the street." I'm like, "Out in the street?" And he goes, "Yeah." So I go out there, and there's some chairs and there's pretties that laying all over the place, and found out real fast where I live at, that wind hits the house so hard, is I think it's going to rip the roof off.
Yeah.
I mean, I do. It comes right out of that holler and down that road, and
yeah, we're both in a wind tunnel.
Yeah.
Especially me, because I got a building on each side, so it really comes through there.
So I've learned over the years, till I told Larry, the wind's going to get bad. If you got anything that is breakable, you better go out and lay it down or remove it.
Start moving stuff.
Because it will be out in the yard or the street or don't know. And we've lost a few things. Her cat's over there I've got to glue back together. It got broke the other day because of her Halloween little kitty. That was the lovely wind.
I noticed her gnome is hiding back there, still needing a paint job.
Yeah, but see, we're fine right now because Gnome Village is in well, what you want to call it?
Storage.
Yeah, it's in storage. She pulled it out early this year.
Yeah, but he was just telling me before we started this that he feels, lonely because he didn't get put away with the rest of the Gnome Village.
Well, he's gonna be fine because we've got to repaint the mushroom, the big mushroom.
Yeah.
It every year we've got to do something to that. It sits out there in that sun. So it's looking really faded. So I guess one day, after these shows, there's going to be some repairs on things that got broke this year. Yada yada. The gnome's got to get done so I can get out of the shop. The big mushroom needs to get done so it can be ready for next year. So there's always something.
Always.
And I got to start after probably February. I will start setting up and start building for that spring show at that church, because that's in April. So I've got to get several things designed for spring. Basically, we've used one knife and the dogwood to drop that down just to get this started. I mean, there's going to be a lot more to get things done right, but this little chip carving knife here, this works just so fine for small reliefs. And I challenge people, get out there and get you a thin board or a thick board and make some relief carvings. They're fun. I'll tell you another place you can get a pattern at. Let's go buy you a Christmas card. You know, they got, cartoon drawings, a coloring book, anything that's got a cartoon drawing shape.
Mm-hmm.
And just run it across the printer. And then don't worry about all the lines. I only do a lot of this so everybody can see it. Just do your outer shapes. And then as you carve, you can draw your hard lines in. I do it so people can see. Well, I guess we need to be getting off here. She's getting a little bit long, but I thought I'd start this. And, there it is. And just, don't forget to push that like button, share, leave me a comment, subscribe. Any questions, daveposton@gmail.com. Appreciate and love everybody, and I will just talk to you later. I thank you.